All right, welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to talk about dividing polynomials. In this section, you're just going to learn how to divide a polynomial by a monomial. So when you divide a polynomial by a monomial, right, we can divide each term by that monomial. Right, so if we have 12x cubed plus 3x squared divided by 3x, we can split that up as 12x cubed divided by 3x plus 3x squared divided by 3x. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. X cubed divided by x is x squared. And 3x squared divided by 3x, 3 divided by 3 is 1. And x squared divided by x is just x. And so to divide monomials, or to divide polynomials by a monomial, just break up the polynomial in the numerator and divide each term by the denominator. So let's try a couple examples of this. We've got 10p to the 5th minus 15p to the 7th divided by 5p cubed. And so we're just going to rewrite this with each term in the numerator divided by the denominator. So 10p to the 5th divided by 5p cubed minus 15p to the 7th divided by 5p cubed. And now 10 divided by 5, that's just going to give you 2. P to the 5th divided by p cubed. Remember, back in the beginning of chapter 3, when you divide variables, you subtract their exponents. And so p to the 5th divided by p cubed is going to give you p squared, or p to the 2nd power, minus 15 divided by 5 is 3. And then p to the 7th divided by p cubed, again, we just subtract, and you're left with p to the 4th. Notice that these are not like terms, so you cannot add them together. Your answer stays 2p squared minus 3p to the 4th. Let's try one more example. Here we have negative 15x to the 5th minus 9x squared plus 6 divided by 3x cubed. And so we just want to take every term in the numerator and divide it by the denominator. Negative 15x to the 5th over 3x cubed minus 9x squared over 3x cubed plus 6 over 3x cubed. Negative 15 divided by 3 will give you negative 5. X to the 5th divided by x cubed will give you x squared. Right, remember, you subtract your exponents, 5 minus 3. In the second term, we have minus 9 divided by 3 is 3. X squared divided by x cubed. Well, 2 minus 3, that's going to give us x to the minus 1. And then plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. And you can assume that that 6 has an x to the 0 power. And so 0 minus 3, that's going to give you x to the minus 3. And now we just want to rewrite this so that our exponents are positive. And so that just means moving them into the denominator. Now you could have done this another way without thinking about the negative exponents, by just realizing that when you divide 9x squared by 3x cubed, well, this is 9 times x, and this is 3 times x times x times x. And notice that the x's will cancel, and leave 1 in the denominator, which is what we saw in the answer. Same thing in the second term. There are no x's in the numerator, and so the 3 just remain in the denominator. So there's kind of two ways of thinking about that same problem. So at the end of this lesson, you should be able to divide polynomials by a monomial.